Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
So today we'll be learning about the machining process. So specifically, we will deal with a design thinking approach. So what we'll do is, our idea is to maintain the workpiece. So can anyone guess what is the material used here?
Miles.
Very good. So it's a mild steel. Other than that, we can use different types of steel. So purpose we are using mild steel here. In many experimental purpose, we'll be using mild steel. The main reason is because it is easily machinable. We can machine it easily. Other than that, there are other steels available, stainless steel, like the plates we'll be using for eating. So that's made up of stainless steel. Similarly, this tube is made up of stainless steel. Wherever corrosion is reduced, where corrosion is need to be reduced, you can use stainless steel. Where easy machinability and usage is required. For example, the desk which we are sitting, so that is made up of mild steel. It is easily machinable and it's easily moldable. So for those applications, you can go for mild steel. So this piece is actually mild steel. So our idea is to turn this into this. Okay. So how we can do that? So what operations are being done here? So it's actually a step turning. Very good. Previously, it's actually a step turning process. So why it is called a step turning? Because it is done in a step-by-step manner. So this is actually turning, which is reducing the diameter. Other than that, can you guess any other process?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So you can do turning as well as facing in a ledge. Turning is reducing the diameter. What about facing?
Facing reduce the length.
Super. So facing you will be reducing the length of the workpiece. So if you see here, actually, the length is also reduced. Similarly, the diameter is reduced. So watch closely, the diameter of this piece is bigger, but here we are reducing the diameter, and similarly the length has also been reduced. So to turn this into this, you have to do turning operation as well as facing operation. Okay. So that being said, now we need something to turn this into this. That is like cutting an apple. When you cut an apple, what is the tool you will be using? Knife. Okay. So you'll be using knife. Knife is katti. Katti வச்சு தான் என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? You can cut the apple. Similarly, can use knife to cut this. So you need some specialized tool. Okay. So what's the name of the tool used here?
Single point cutting.
Very good. This is single point cutting tool. Why it's called a single point cutting tool is because you see here there is only one particular cutting edge available. So the rest will be fixed. This particular cutting edge will be used to cut the workpiece. Similar to your knife, நம்ம கத்தி எடுத்துட்டோம் அப்படின்னா the sharp edge will only be used to cut. Similarly, here this sharp edge will be used to machine, hence it is called as single point cutting. So we have a tool, we have a workpiece. Only thing missing is a lathe. Very good. So that's why we are standing in front of this machine. So this machine is actually called as the capstan lathe. Here. So here you can perform the machining operation. So we have two parts here. One is workpiece. This is tool. So where will we be fixing these two parts? Where will we be fixing the workpiece?
Workpiece in headstock.
Very good. So this part is actually the headstock. You can will be fixing the workpiece in the headstock. Tool post will be used to hold the tool. So there are two tool posts available here. Simultaneously, you can perform two operations. Either you can do a turning as well as facing in this particular tool post. This tool post can be used to fix a partition tool. Partition tool is nothing but when you need a groove here, ஒரு groove போடணும்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், ஒரு சின்ன hole மாதிரி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, we can use a parting tool. So that will study in the later cases. So now we'll get into the working of actual lathe. The name of the lathe, as I said, it's a capstan lathe. The main parts are, this is called as the headstock. This is the tool post. This part is called as the tail star. Very good. So these are the three main parts of this lathe. So when you fix the workpiece here, it will start to rotate. So which is the moving part in the lathe? Tailstock, headstock, tool post. Which is the moving part? Headstock will be rotating. When you turn the supply, as you can see here, the power supply will be supplied to this part. So the headstock will be rotating. Particularly this part is called as the spindle. It will be rotating. The rest will remain stationary. So when it is rotating, you can use the tool to cut the material. So that's the purpose of this lathe. So how we do the operations and rest of the things we can discuss in the next lecture video. Just to give you a quick recap, today we discussed about the working of the lathe. We discussed about how we can turn this simple workpiece into a machined part. So the operation we are performing is called as the Turning operation. Okay, so the operation is turning. The machine which we are doing the operation is called as a lathe. So thank you, students. You can get it.